So, Molly, you are completely known for your improvisational skills and your sketch comedy.
Yeah.
How did that background come into Scary Movie 5?
Well, it was great because David Zucker, who's the producer, Malcolm was our director, Malcolm Lee, they would really let me improvise. We had a ballet teacher who would tell us the technical parts of ballet, Black Swan, how to do it. But then when we were shooting, David would really, like the part when my character first comes in and does a big dance, David really let me improvise and just make up my own dance, which was so much fun. I kind of got out of breath, but he would let me do whatever I wanted, and it was so much fun. For me, improv is the ultimate, like when you can when they're filming and you get to make up your own stuff, that's the freest I feel as a performer.
So then how many different dances came out?
Well, I would get out of breath, so I think I just did one. Well, I did that big one just once or twice, because I would just start laughing and you get winded, you know? And I'm not a real dancer, so I was like, they're real dancers all watching me, and I'm like trying to pretend like I'm a real ballet dancer. It's ridiculous, you know? But I tried to do moves, and it reminded me of my daughter when she was little. She took a class at the Joffrey Ballet, and this was when she was like 4 or 5, and they said, who would like to start, and you can make up your own dance, and there was a piano player, and she was like, I'll go, and she just like went around in her head. I think she was a really good dancer, but it wasn't that great, but that's kind of how I felt.
So,
like a little girl.
Well, that's good then. That's what you want, right? To
Yeah.
have that freedom and fun on
Yeah.
set. So then with the dancing in particular, were you like nervous to get out there and, you know, especially with, like you said, all those actual ballerinas around you?
Exactly. I was kind of nervous, but all those dancers are funny. They're really into comedy and they have a good sense of humor, so they think it's funny when somebody tries to act like they're really into ballet. So Ashley and we would definitely have fun with the real dancers, and Eric and I, and talk to them because we would hang out with them for hours. So it was really fun. So you could kind of get tips from them, technical tips, like how, you know, we would kind of watch them and imitate them, but then none of us are really dancers. I don't think. Maybe Ashley the most, but certainly not me.
Well, I picture a movie like this, a comedy, as being so much fun on set, just like a day of laughter. Like, of course you're working, but it's still fun. Is that how it was on set?
That is exactly how it is. You hit the nail on the head. It's so much fun. And David Zucker, who, you know, has been with the franchise, let's see, he did 3, 4, and now 5, he's one of my favorite directors to work with. Well, he produced this actually, and he directs also. But we had worked together on another movie with Ashton Kutcher, so we became friends then. But it's really, it does not even feel like work. He makes me laugh so hard. I love talking to him. He's so smart and funny, and I just love the way he shoots comedy and his timing and how he thinks about it. I like learning from him, and he's amazing. He's the best, like one of the best, like a legend in comedy.
So for people who aren't as familiar with being on a comedy set, how are directors different? How does he make the set more comfortable for you?
Well, he has his own specific style of comedy, the way he likes jokes and his rules about comedy. Like if there's something happening funny in the forefront, you can't have something happening in the back. He has very specific rules with that type of airplane type comedy. Kentucky Fried Movie. So, and I think a lot of people have copied his style, but he has rules that he will give his actors about how he likes his comedy to go. And it's very timed and almost musical. Like it has like a certain like way that he wants it, like a way that he hears it should sound. So it's so fun to me. I like the technical part of it. It frees you up comedically because you can get into the rhythm of what he wants and then kind of free yourself and just do what he tells you to do.
Within those parameters.
Within those parameters, yeah. It's like music. And I think most comedians have like a musical background, so they like that style of comedy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that at all.
Yeah, most comedians, like Conan, they all love music, and comedy, it has a rhythm to it in the same way music does, I think.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.